Okay, it's me again. I'm back to do the next 10 problems. This is Form C of the ACT Math. And on this one, I'm doing 41 through 50. And so we're starting out here with this trapezoid. And it says the base lengths of the isosceles trapezoid are shown in centimeters, 40 centimeters, 60 centimeters. And E is on AB, so that's a point right there on that line segment. What is the ratio of the area of the trapezoid to the area of the triangle? So a triangle is 1/2 base times height. And then the trapezoid, it wants a ratio, so I'm writing it as a fraction, is the sum of the bases, base 1 plus base 2, times the height. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start out and notice this, ladies and guys. 1/2 over 1/2, that's 1. H over H, that's gone. So then I look at my drawing. If this is 40 and this is an isosceles trapezoid, then that makes this length right here equivalent to this length. They're both 10. Okay, so this is the base of my triangle. My heights of both of the trapezoid and the triangle are the same. So my H's are gone, my halves are gone. B is 10 over 40 plus 60, B1 plus B2 is 100, and that simplifies to 1 over 10. Of course, then we look over here at our answers, and they have the ratio of 10 to 1 because they went the area of the trapezoid to the area of the triangle, and that is 10 to 1. So that answer is D. Okay, so which real value of x satisfies the equation log of 2 log base 5 of 25 squared equals 2x? All right, so I'm going to rewrite this in exponential form. So this is going to be 5 to the 2x base exponent equals product 25 squared. Well, 25 squared is 625. All right, I know that this is two fives. So now I have 2 times 2 is 4 fives. So I have that 2x equals 4. My exponent, 625, is the same thing as 5 to the 4th power. So I set the exponents equal to each other, and x must be 2. All right, logarithms, it helps. All right, here we go. So now on this one, we have this funny looking symbol, which is made up of part circles. All the arcs have a radius of 3 feet, a radius of 3 feet. That means this distance right here is 3, this is 3, this is 3. All these are 3. So these are quarters of a circle. If I put these 4 together, I form a circle that has a radius of 3. What is the area in square feet of the shaded region? Well, I have a square that it is 6 by 6. So that's 6 squared, or 36, minus this unshaded region, which forms a circle, which is pi r squared. So pi times 3 squared, which is 9. So this is 9 pi. And there's my answer. 36 minus 9 pi. The area of the circle is pi r squared. You should know that. The area of a square is s squared. And so there's my answer. Again, this is shaking, and I apologize. Ooh, 44 is a lot of fun because it's trig ratios. And unless you've had Miss Litton for pre-cal or Miss Brooks for late algebra 2, well, all of us for algebra 2, late in the year, this probably isn't going to make a lot of sense to you. So guess and run would be my suggestion. It wants to know which of these is not equivalent to tan x. Okay, tangent of x is the same thing as sine over cosine of x. It's also equivalent to 1 over cotangent of x. So it's not this one, and it's not this one. All right, secant, cosecant. Y'all are thinking, what in the heck? Well, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So the reciprocal of cosine would be this, and you're saying, Pruitt, you're spending too much time with this. Yes, I am. So you guess and go on, but I'm just showing you anyhow. The reciprocal of sine is cosecant. So this would be this. We write the reciprocal of the denominator and multiply. This is equivalent to secant x over cosecant x, which is the same thing as this. So that's not my answer. Okay, well, dog. So here we go. All right, cosine cosecant, which is my answer, by the way, because the reciprocal of cosecant, I just told you, was sine. So this is really cosine x times 1 over sine x. Don't y'all love your trig properties? Simplifying trig identities, which makes cosine over sine, which is cotangent, not tangent. The answer to 44 is J. Okay, number 45. Need a calculator for 45. This is pretty simple. So here we go. Shirt has a sale price of $30.40, which is 20% off the original price. Okay, so that makes 30, 40, 80% of the original price. So 30.40 equals 0.8. I'll go ahead and put the 0 there for those who need it, of the original price. So to figure out the original price, I divide both sides by that. So I say 30.4 divided by 0.8, and that equals $38. $38 is the original price. Notice that's not a choice here, because how much less than the original price is the sale price? So we take 38 minus, whoops, get out of the glare there, 30.40, 760, so $70.60. So there's the answer to 45, $70.60. So we found 80% of the original, since they told us it was 20, this was 20% off the original. Okay, 46. Ooh, the clock problem that I marked wrong to begin with. All right, so it says this is 4 centimeters up, this is 10 inches, 4 inches up, this is 10 inches up. So it says let x be the time the clock strikes 3, which is now. And one of the following graphs, let y be the height in inches at the end of the minute hand. That's this spot right, whoops, sorry. That's this point right here. Sorry, my table's kind of wobbly today. So we're looking at this in relationship to the base. And right now it's its highest. Okay, right now it's its highest point. So I'm going to go ahead and stop now. If this is 10 plus 4 is how much? Thank you, that's 14 inches. Well, which of these shows the graph at 14 inches? Well, it's only this one. So the answer is G to begin with. I don't have to do anything else. At the get-go, this is 14 inches above when it's 0. So that answer is G. Okay. Oh, and here comes 47. 47 is a fun question. We've got this icosahedron or something like that. I have no idea. It has 20 congruent faces. All right. All these are faces. It has all those vertices. It's got dots on the faces, which we're going to need for question 49. But it first asks, how many edges does the specialty die have? Edge is the joining part, okay? And it's the same on the back side as it is the front. So I count sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There are 18 faces showing. There are 18 faces showing. The back side looks just like this side. So we've already counted this outside edge. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 other faces on the back side that we can't see, and 18 plus 12 is 30. It is that simple. It is that simple. You got to do a little bit of counting. You got to do a little bit of counting, but there's 30 of those. Now, 48 says that all of those, it said up here, they were isosceles triangles. Or excuse me, equilateral triangles, which means we've got a triangle. Ooh, yuck. Where all the sides have the same length and all the angles have the same measurement. Okay, that's what it means to be equilateral. So here we go again. I'm going to draw this new one here to find this answer. We've got to find the area of one face. Well, it tells us that each edge is 2. So this is 2, this is 2, and this is 2. Remember, it's equilateral. So I drop to find my height, makes that a right triangle. This is 60 degrees. Well, golly, that makes this 30 degrees. Golly, that's 90 degrees. So what is the height if this leg is 1. The hypotenuse is 2. It's a 30-60 right triangle. Most of you know that this is the square root of 3. So my height, so 1/2 base times height, area of a triangle. So 1/2 times the base, which is 2, times the height, which is square root of 3. 2's cancel. My answer is the square root of 3. And there's G, the square root of 3. All right, 48, excuse me, that was 48. 49 comes back to this. All right, so let's read it first. Special die is rolled, only one face will land on top. Each of its faces has the same probability of landing on top. Which of the following values is closest to the probability that the face lands on top will have 3 dots? Well, let's look back over here. 3 dots. How many faces have 3 dots? 1, 2, 3. 3 of them do. And how many faces are there total? Well, it told us up here at the beginning there were 20. So that's simply 3 out of 20. Whoops. 3 out of 20, which when we divide 3 by 20, I'll go ahead and show you that. No, my battery is low. Charging the battery is recommended. 3 divided by 20 is 0.15. So there's my answer. The answer number 49 is C. All right, here's the last one of this video. Tom is in Miss Zoo's class. Oh, great. It's another probability question. Y'all know I love probability questions. So here we go. Tom is in Miss Zoo's class to choose 4 students from her 24 students to answer questions. She puts their names on 24 cards. She puts them in a box, and for those in my class know she better stir them up or it's not considered random. So she will randomly draw 4 cards without replacement. Okay, so we don't want Tom's name, not Tom. Tom's 1 out of 24. That means 23 of 24 are not Tom. That's the first probability. So she's doing this 4 consecutive times. So she took 1 card out, not Tom. So that means we now have 23 cards. And of those 23 cards, 22 are not Tom. So she does it again. We took 1 more out. That makes that 22, which makes this 21 over 22, not Tom. Which leads us to our very last one here. There are 20 names in there. There's 21 names in there, of which 20 are not Tom. So now watch this. This is kind of cool. We're multiplying. That cancels. That cancels. That cancels. I get 20 over 24. Well, they don't have 20 over 24, but if I divide both of these by 4, I get 5/6. This is the same as 5/6. All right. So I wobbled some more, but we got through it. Hope you have a good rest of the day.